Another edition, Trilogy Vision. Man. It's been a very, very unfortunate, tragic situation in Louisiana on I-55. All of the prayers and anything you can think of, any type of good energy goes out to every single person that was there and the families of all those victims. Also, we're going to get into uh, the governor of California, the Ebony Alert. Stay tuned. Hey, we're going to be here all night. So get everything you need. Sit back, strap on your seatbelts. Let's get it. Yo, just as promised, y'all. Back. Me and my brother Leo. Another night, another edition. So, man. Woo. This is a pretty tough one here. This is a pretty tough one. Pretty tough. But hey, we gotta get through it. We gotta get through it. Like I said, big shout out to all the people that was involved in there. So guess we're gonna jump straight into it. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Let's go straight into it here.
Ron DeSantis, he's losing, he's lying. So now he's throwing mud.
Dozens of crashes have shut down an interstate in southeast Louisiana, and the local sheriff says that the first crash alone involved 18 tractor trailers. Right now, we do have Fox News multimedia reporter Bowen Kadrovich out there on the scene for us. Bowen, what can you tell us, and what are you seeing out there?
Austin, well, the Louisiana State Police said that around 9 this morning, they started receiving multiple calls about collisions on I-55. And as you can see behind me, this is I-55 right here. And I don't know if you can see the lights from the crew cars up on the bridge, but they are still working to clear the pileup that happened this morning. Now, earlier today, the local sheriff's department did say that 2 were dead and dozens more injured from this pileup, but the Louisiana State Police say they are not confirming that. Now, here is a look earlier today from the pileup on the bridge. Rows of cars, trucks, and SUVs are pinned in tight. Meteorologists say a dense fog combined with smoke from wildfires creating zero visibility in some spots. Fox 8 in New Orleans reports deputies had to run along the road to reach some of the crash sites since their patrol cars could not get through. Some people are still waiting for their friends or family to make it off of the interstate. One woman tells Fox her stepdaughter and granddaughter were involved in the pileup.
She called me and she said, we've been in a bad wreck, and it's just wreck everywhere. It's just wreck everywhere, and she was hysterical. But she did say we're both okay.
Louisiana State Police say they do not have a number of how many vehicles are involved in the pileup and say they cannot put on a time when the interstate will be cleared. Austin?
Wow. Man, don't you know this is like the worst that we ever had? Like, for the wreckage. Like I don't remember this really happened. I remember it happened before. You was telling me something about it happened. What you were saying about when that happened? The last time that it happened?
It happened like while we probably was kids when it happened.
Oh,
not
okay.
even young, but it happened. I think the bridge collapsed it, and then the cars was going down into the water. It happened. Yeah, you probably can look it up and find it, but it happened on that bridge before.
or for reports that I got and people that I know that is actually there in that area or whatever, they said that it was foggy. Say the bridge was real foggy, and as they were saying, you couldn't even see basically in front of your hand. And I know I travel it all the time, like all the time. I've done it for years, going back and forth to work, especially going to work in the morning. That bridge it gets so foggy, like you really can't see till you get up on something. And the speed limit is 70, and most people getting to work they doing 80, maybe 90. You know what I mean? So it's dangerous as hell, especially if it's foggy. Not knowing why they did not shut the bridge down, knowing the hazards of it, but I guess they was like, okay, you know how Louisiana is anyway. They don't give a fuck.
It's crazy when I was coming back from Boise, Idaho today, and we came through a cloud that we couldn't even come through the fog. It was so dense, right, coming through Boise, Idaho, and that's crazy how we look on TV now. They saying there was the fog that caused the big ass accident on that bridge in Louisiana. It's crazy, man. I was like, dang, because I was like, man, where's all this fog coming from? And coming through Boise, Idaho and stuff like that, you're dealing with mountains and stuff. But it was so foggy, man. It was trippy this morning getting back. But condolences go to everybody out there. If it's lives lost, prayers go up. Like you said, nothing but positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? People need help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how all of these things are happening, and people not being aware of things, man.
But it's the state fault.
Huh?
It's the state fault. You gotta pay out a lot of money. I know that.
It can't be the state fault when it's just like
should have shut the bridge down or had caution signs or whatever. I mean, they knew it was foggy.
But
they got traffic cams out there, so they know what's a hazard to the road. That is their job. That's their job.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got to make out.
Fog can come in at any time, and it's too late for them.
Yeah. But I mean, they predict and keep an eye on when the rain gonna come too, and ice gonna ice the bridge too, right? So no excuse.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't. You can't. They even try to predict the weather, and they still be wrong about it. So it's just crazy. I don't. Like I said.
I mean, you're supposed to have cops patrolling anyway. So if cops was patrolling and doing their job, they should have known that it was foggy and called in to shut the bridge down. Simple. I mean, it could have been avoided if people just like the Katrina situation. I mean, they didn't really do what they supposed to have to do. They let people stay in there, which people had that choice, but still, they should have been acting on that. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I figure that when you got a bridge like that bridge there is one of the longest bridges in America.
That's the causeway. That's just I-55 across the Manchac. Yeah, you're talking about the causeway.
That's one of the main bridges. That's one of the main bridges to get you from here to there. And when you shutting down like bridges like that, that's
no. But they had the side road. I mean, they could have directed traffic to the side road where the speed limit was less speed. It was slower. The speed limit was slower. It's like 55 on the side road. It's 70 up top. So that's a big difference. That would have made a difference in the impact of the wreck.
Yeah, well, like they could have did a lot of things, and saying to prevent something, but shit like that, happens. It's you really can't even fault nobody, but
it's a natural disaster basically, but I mean, they could have did better.
Yeah, I'm saying you could have alerted certain people up on there, and then even though if it was that dark, that foggy out there, and they put cops on the road, but they still couldn't see the headlights from a car. They ain't gonna see it from a car headlights or lights that's on the on top of their car either. If it's that foggy, so you putting life in dangers of them people Even though they would have called in or whatever, you still have people, massive people on that bridge, no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, you got a point there, but I mean, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. It was absolutely nothing done to avoid the situation. Period. That's what I see. I see it was nothing done at all to assess that situation, knowing that it was a hazard to the community and to the people.
You know one thing, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and I get this out, you know, and this is just coming from movies that I see. Don't you know when it's like they be knowing when shit happens, but they can't make a decision because the panic of the people, right? So they make a last minute decision, and when they make the last minute decision, that's actually when shit is happening. When the alarm is going off and everything, the shit is coming. So they be trying to say, okay, we hoping that it don't do it. We can't make a call right now. But when the shit it's no way around it, that's when they have to make a call. And when they make that call and the alarms go off, the panic can go all over the world and it still be major tragedy. It's like nothing when it comes to that type of stuff. Mother Nature and fogs and storms and stuff there, they really can't predict that shit, man. They really can't predict. That shit has been around here for ages and centuries, been destroying the earth and doing what it needed to, you know, to cleanse the earth. There's certain shit that you can't even stop. Because if that's the case, they'd have found out how you can stop us from dying.
They figured that out already. Robots. They make robots of you.
Well, I'm just talking about where's your spirit though? They can make a robot of you.
I don't know. They say your conscience is downloaded in it. Man, so I mean,
shit. I guess if that's the case, if you want to be a robot, let your conscience be down up in it. But like I said, man, there's a lot of
people are robots. Many people that are robots now. Like
you got so much stuff walking around right now.
People act like
you got so much stuff walking around right now. You don't know who nobody is, man.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the biggest thing with the robots. Like the robots, I know they're gonna wipe us out. You can look
now,
for that. How you
they ain't gonna wipe us out. They want to live amongst us.
Yeah, but how you gonna be able to control them if they get out of control?
Well, that's the thing. That's when they do the process elimination. They show you movies how this shit go down when man versus machine.
Shut the network down.
They show you movies how that shit happens.
Shut the network down. Yeah, man. Let me move along here. Let me see what else we got in the archives. Let's see what else we got here in the archives on this crash. All right, we got another one here. Let's check this one out. Let's go back here. All right.
Well, Brianna, I just spoke to a St. John's Parish deputy, and he told me that it is an all-hands-on-deck situation to try and close the surrounding highways leading up to that deadly crash. I mean, we are now hearing, he told me that they are working multiple 18-wheeler fires. That is part of the reason why we're seeing even more of a haze in this area. I'm about 15 minutes from where that crash actually happened. This is about as close as they will let us get. But they tell me the smell that we're smelling in the air, it just smells like just char and ash. ash. You see some of the vehicles that are driving off behind me to go work that crash site. We've seen quite a few fire and rescue folks head back that direction toward I-55 where that crash is happening right there. You just see them disappear off in the fog, just to show you how dense this fog really is. St. John Parish deputies do tell me that there were some vehicles that were caught on fire as a result of this crash, so that is adding to this dense fog that we're seeing in this area. It's also just adding to the smell. It just smells like char and ash.
Wow.
And very, very hazy, very foggy out here. You can hear the sirens in an active emergency situation. You see a lot of these vehicles. This is a normal sight we've been seeing all since we've been out here for about the past 15 minutes. Again, this is about as close as we are able to get to that area. Now, the St. John the Parish deputy, he did tell me that I-55 is completely shut down. They're also working with some sheriff's deputy over in Tangipahoa Parish to make sure that I-55 on their end is shut down in both directions. And they're also going to be shutting down the I-10 eastbound right at I-51 where that area merges, just to kind of keep everyone out of this area, because you can see, Brianna, it is a very active scene. We've seen dozens of St. John the Parish deputies, even state troopers. Even we were on our way out here to try and get to this area. They had actually had I-10 West shut down. You had to take 310 in order to get on about your way. But as you can see, this is an all hands on deck effort from law enforcement all across our area, really trying to make sure that everyone stays safe. And of course, they can handle this scene with care, because again, there are fatalities with this massive crash that we saw on I-55. Brianna?
Leah, we understand that something like this can take hours to clear up. Are you hearing any idea from law enforcement there on ground when they expect to get this investigation going or have anything cleared up? Do you know how long they expect it to be completely shut down?
Well, as of right now, Brianna, the last I heard is that they are just trying to untangle those cars. I know you all showed some pictures, and a lot of these cars are just mangled and wrapped around each other. So they are really taking the time to unpack this scene to make sure all those who have injuries are treated, and make sure, of course, that those who lost their lives in this crash are also treated with care. They're trying to get everyone out of this area as safely as they can. But at this time, we do not have a clear picture of when all of these roadways will be back open again. They just urge everyone to drive with caution if you do have to be in this area right now. And if you can just stay out of this area altogether, of course, that would be preferred as officers continue to work this scene.
That fog is certainly scary to be driving in, and devastating as we look more at the videos and pictures here. Leah, thank you so much for giving us that update. We're seeing trucks on top of other vehicles, just devastation as Leah showed us there. So we're going to continue to follow this for you. We are hearing from our traffic anchor, Colleen Seeley, who's in the newsroom now in the studio, working very hard to get more updates and hear from people and get those updates to us on air. Again, traffic is shut down, she's saying now, with a spillway in both directions. Of course, an alternate would be the causeway, but as we told you throughout the morning, there is still that fog advisory there as well. If you don't need to be on the roadways, the clear message from law enforcement is please just stay home. We know that's not always possible. We'll continue to update you on this story. Again, state police saying there is one fatality, at least 3 18-wheelers there battling a fire, and as much as possible as 15 vehicles involved in this deadly car pileup. So we'll continue to update you on air and online.
Okay, so whew, it's more critical than I thought. Cars look like they tied up in a spaghetti pile.
It's bad because when I seen it, man, it was some cars jammed up out there. I was like, dang.
That one's saying 2 dead, but the report today I seen it's like 7 people. They say dead. So I guess they still finding. You know how long it's gonna take to clear this?
Yeah, I'm just saying if it's like what we just seen that fall, hey man, it's more than 7 dead. Because like you said, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour going through there, and it's that foggy. You don't all you doing is going into the fog.
Yeah. All right, check this out. All right, let's get to some meat and potatoes type shit right now. Let's check this one out right here.
You ready? So as we know, we've been dealing with this situation all day, since early this morning. And our troopers and emergency first responders have been working diligently up there to not only investigate all of the crashes that are involved, but also clear the roadway. So what we know right now is that at this point, we have 7 confirmed fatalities in this crash. This crash that started just before 9 o'clock this morning has over 150 vehicles involved. It spans about a mile's distance and is broken down into several other crashes. Troopers are still up there working to deal with this situation. We would like the public to help us with some information. If you are a witness to this crash or involved in this crash, you are encouraged to contact Louisiana State Police Troop B at Troop B, TROOP, the letter B, at la.gov by email. If you were missing a family member that you knew was traveling through this area, please contact the troop at 504-471-2775. As we saw earlier this morning, there was a tanker truck that part of the cab of the truck caught fire. That tanker truck is carrying a hazardous material that is currently being offloaded. They started that about 45 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
Once that tanker truck is offloaded, they will be able to get to some further area of the wreckage. And once we're able to get into that wreckage, there's a possibility that there may be more confirmed fatalities.
Okay.
So this is still a very fluid situation. We are working to get as much information as possible. Throughout the day, I-55 will remain closed throughout the night. That is not only to finish clearing the wreckage, but also because of the vehicle fire, the bridge itself has to be inspected by DOTD for any damage, any possibility of damage. So they have to do that during the daytime hours, therefore the bridge will remain closed overnight. So again, I-55 in both directions will remain closed overnight. We know of about 25 injuries, various levels of injuries as a result of this crash. That's not necessarily all of the injuries, because there were several people that took themselves to the hospital. And that's part of the reason why we're asking for information from those involved that were possibly bussed off of this area and weren't able to get the information to a trooper. We're now looking for some of that information. So again, if you were involved in this crash or a witness to this crash or have any other additional information, please contact Troop B by email at troopb, TROOPB, at la.gov.
What kind of work is going to be going on overnight now?
So the wreckage will continue to be cleared through the night. As we said, they expected the offloading of the material to last about an hour and a half. Once that is done, there's still a good bit of wreckage that needs to be cleared. After that's cleared, we're at a standstill until DOTD can evaluate any damage to the bridge.
All the drivers are currently off. They've been taken off.
All of the drivers are off of the bridge. That's correct. Any other questions?
What was long if somebody had to stay up there before they could actually get
I don't know offhand.
mid-afternoon?
Yes, I would say into the mid-afternoon, yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, just as you said, or as you predicted, there will be more. Because that's why they call it asking people, because it's just still people in there missing that's done. Probably. Because, what I'm noticing is the number keeps changing with victims. The number keep changing with victims. So yeah, that's That's about the deal of it. That's about the size of it. That they still gonna find more people, which is kind of fucked up. Yeah. That's probably why I got quite a few calls today, huh? I know my damn son called me. I guess he's making sure I wasn't up in that goddamn wreck. Which I greatly appreciate that one. So, yeah, bro. Man, that is. Man, you got kids and all that in that shit, bro.
Yeah, you already know. When you're on that joint, you don't be trying to mess around to get across that joint, man. You just be trying to get across them.
Yeah, pretty much everybody. Shit.
Yeah, you running. If it's saying 70, if you saying 70, they running 80, 85.
Yeah, you ain't staying at 70 on that. You rolling. You rolling when it comes to that. Everybody on there rolling. Everybody.
And then say you hit a patch of fog like that, going at 80. Shit.
You're right.
Then they said a tanker. Then they said a tanker has some hazardous material.
That's another big issue.
That's an issue. You know, they ain't gonna tell you what's the hazardous material. They just gonna tell you it's hazardous.
You heard them say they getting it off, huh?
Huh?
You heard them say, oh, they getting it on off there, so they can go and have that cleared out the way for the environmental people get there, huh?
All I can say is this here. Who to say it ain't already leaking?
Come on, man. You know that shit leaking. They're gonna try to cover that.
They got to. But we just praying for the families, man, the ones that made it. Hey, man, when I seen that, I was like, golly.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Oh, wow.
That's a major traveling highway. That's a major traveling bridge too, heavily traveled.
But the thing is, they didn't shut both sides down.
People travel that every day.
Yeah. I think you have to go all the way through Baton Rouge to get there. If you're trying to
hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people travel that road, man.
Yeah.
And they say, and they told me the fog was that dark you couldn't even see.
Yeah, you looking at
85 miles an hour going through that joint, man.
Yeah, you looking at damn near, 50 to 100,000 people per day traveling that motherfucker.
Was it fog last time that hit the, was on the freeway somewhere and all of them cars was running into each other, they couldn't see?
What else was it?
I think it was a couple of years ago that happened.
Where?
Either it was like a snowstorm that did it, or it was a fog. It was one of them two, because it was a lot of people. It was a lot of cars just running into people. Trucks couldn't stop or nothing. I think it was a snowstorm.
Yeah. I remember seeing a snowstorm. Remember somewhere up north.
Yeah. I was tripping. I was like, man, come on, man. Huh?
Yeah, I remember seeing something. I remember up north somewhere about that one.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure about it though.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Deadly crash, bro. I don't know.
We ain't got no calls from nobody.
No, I don't think nobody that we know that was involved with
at least that part.
I don't know. It's a lot of people, bro, and that's a lot of. I'm pretty sure at least 10% of the people, maybe 25% of the people, we probably gonna know for sure. That was on there. It's a percentage. I give it at least. I hope not.
Yeah.
But just knowing the way that we travel that so much, people that we know personally or even kin to travel that so much that is a percentage out of all the people that travel it, daily.
If you're coming out of Hammond to go to Baton Rouge anywhere, or not Baton Rouge to New Orleans or whatever, shoot.
Speaking of that, we had a little guy. You probably don't know him, but you know, uh, uh, Roy Lito,
Yeah.
his youngest son. They say a crane flipped in the plant a couple days ago, and he's no longer with us.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I can't find nothing on it. You know what I mean? It's not covered nowhere on the news or nothing. So I couldn't cover it at no point because it's nothing there. Like they have nothing. I'm like,
Ain't nothing
wow, they
talking
really
about it, man.
hide that, huh?
There ain't nobody talking about it, huh?
No, I mean it's like people talking about it, but I'm saying for us the new, this should be an article somewhere. I can't find an article, a story, and nothing about it. That's
Man,
been,
they shutting that type of shit down quick.
yeah, and I really wanted to cover that to keep young guys aware of in these plants, which I've done over 20 years, and I'm good with them now. I ain't I ain't trying to ever look back to go in a damn plant, you know. But I done seen a lot in them. I've seen a lot of danger. I've seen a lot of people get hurt, killed, beat up, whole 9 yards. It probably ain't shit I ain't seen in the damn plant,
Yeah.
for danger wise. The motherfucker getting hurt, killed, cut up, shit cut off, banged up. I mean, man, I've seen some shit, deaths, fatalities. I witnessed
Crazy.
in the plants. But
It's
yeah,
definitely crazy.
shout out to them, to Roy Lee, man. Roy Lee, actually, he was my he was my coach, little league baseball.
Mm.
Me and Roy Lee go way back. And me and his oldest son, we went to school and shit together, and we grew up together because they actually from the same area or whatever. But big
Yeah.
shout out to them, and to my guy Pierre, man, he was a cool guy. Me and him we was pretty cool, back in the days when I was running with Unc, promoting the clubs and shit like that, me and him had a little relationship, and he was a cool, laid back type of guy.
I
And
know, Pierre.
yeah. So a big shout out to youngin, man. I just hope that the family can get through it, especially the mom. I know the dad, it's gonna be tough, your baby boy, and to be a tragic like that. So it's a lot going on out here. What's that? It's crazy. But big shout out to them, man. Hold y'all head up. Y'all gonna be good. That's just something that happens. You got to get through, and it's unfortunate it had to happen to y'all. But the universe pick them, and you can't change what the universe pick. I tell you that much. No matter how much you try or think you can get out of it, it's just what it is.
You definitely can.
Nah, you ain't. You ain't gonna change it. They had this guy, what's his name? Dick Gregory. He said, once the universe choose you to put the glasses on, you could never take them off. You just gotta see shit for what it's worth, or just what it is. It's gonna show you shit for what it is. And he said, once you put those glasses on, that is it. You cannot take them off. It is over.
There's no going back. I can tell you
Yeah.
that.
I'm a witness to that. Once I had to have the glasses put on because I have started seeing shit a whole lot different and a whole nother perspective. So I can vouch for him on that. I totally understand what he's saying. A lot of people ain't gonna get it though. A lot of people gonna be lost on that. But keep on wasting your time with the other bullshit.
Well, that's they not following the proper instructions though. They don't understand that mind, body, spirit, and soul got to be worked out differently. And then when you work at each one of them differently, and you get in tune with each one of those things according to how they're supposed to go, then that's when you become into your power, where you can overcome the thoughts of your flesh. You no longer live in your flesh anymore. You no longer crave the things of your flesh because now your spirit and your mind and your soul is intact, where it controls how your flesh thinks. Now, if your flesh is thinking for you, if your flesh is thinking for your spirit, that means that you have a broken spirit and you crave everything of the earth. Mind, body, spirit, and soul must be worked out separately. And when they come together, it's all powerful. And then you are in control of your everything, your especially when it comes to the flesh. You in total control of the flesh then. It's crazy, but a lot of people don't realize that if it speaks that, then that's what you got to follow according to plan. It's a blueprint that's scripted for you, but most people talk that shit, but they don't want to be in. You already know what you had to go through, and what you seen, what you had to cut off, and who you had to cut off. A lot of people are scared to walk this walk, man. They're afraid. This walk is most dangerous and afraid because it's like you don't see the future, you just live. You don't worry about tomorrow. You just live for the moment you're in right now.
For what?
Yeah. And see, most people plan for tomorrow and forget about the moment they living in now.
Everything is already done. Like the thing, they got to understand. Everybody got to understand. I tell people this all the time. You go to sleep every night, huh? You don't know if you're gonna wake up or not. You don't know what happened then.
You don't know where you even go. Why would you go?
Why the hell would you be worried? Sleep is actually taking you to another dimension. Like, you think it's really not a dream. It's really you tapping into another round. So why you think it seems so real? Like, oh, that seems so real. Like, that's because you travel. You really travel. You got something in you that really travels. You know, it's just like a manifestation or whatever. You know, it's another round. You know, you have a travel in you. Like it's like people think you leave this body. That's it. You're gonna be laying in it wherever, and that's it. That's for lost people. But all right, let's move along. I want to talk about this.
We should be jumping everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Have
an open mind.
I want to talk about this uncivilized mutt that they allow to be in a position of power. That's right. Yeah, I said it. Let's check this out. I want everybody's thoughts and comments on this type of bull crap.
Track down young people of color who have disappeared. Tonight we're getting answers on how the
we're gonna start from the top. Make sure y'all hear this.
On our new tonight, Governor Newsom signed a law that can help track down young people of color who have disappeared. Tonight we're getting answers on how the new Ebony Alerts will work and who can benefit from them. California now has a new tool to
wait. I gotta go back. I don't think I believe what I heard.
Here's another Black Lives Matter thing.
Let me go back.
On our new tonight, Governor Newsom signed a law that can help track down young people of color.
What the fuck? He signed a law to help track down? What type of shit is this, bro? Like, what?
That is all. Hey, I don't know why they thinking. I don't know why they thinking that's gonna help us. It says track down.
Track down. Keyword.
You hear the keyword? Track down people of color. I don't know why they thinking this is for the benefit of us or them in California.
This is one of the most crazy stories I ever heard. That's why I want to cover this. This is man. I'm trying to see how could they even allow. Well, they've been around it, but this motherfucker is signing into law. So if they're able to do shit like this, just think of the things to come, which we already know that. But this is, oh my god! All right, let's start back from the top. Let's try this again.
On our new tonight, Governor Newsom signed a law that can help track down young people of color who have disappeared.
Hold up. It just ain't sitting with me. It's just how the fuck they saying it, just on the news. All right, let's just get through it. All right.
On our new tonight, Governor Newsom signed a law that can help track down young people of color who have disappeared. Tonight, we're getting answers on how the new Ebony Alert.
So, you know, it like they saying it's the Ebony Alert now, and it was an Amber Alert, which I thought it was Amber Alert was just a child. So now they're opening up for sure, showing you about separation. And
let's get to the point who she's saying that can benefit from it.
Yeah, I just want to dissect this shit as I go. That's all. Okay.
How the new Ebony Alerts will work and who can benefit from them.
California now has a new tool to help find missing Black youth. Amber Alerts have been around for 2 decades, and since that time, more than 370 children and at-risk individuals have been located.
Time is of the essence when it comes to an actual alert.
But some critics say African Americans are often overlooked by the notification system.
You see the difference of when white girls go missing and Black girls go missing. The sense of urgency is not there.
African American. Okay, but this is the thing. They use missing for certain people, and they use disappearance for others. That is a known fact. So keep that in mind.
Americans, whether they're children or young adults, are often listed as runaways.
State Senator Stephen Bradford is the author of a new law that creates Ebony Alerts for community.
Hold up. Don't tell me you got a fucking nigga involved with this bullshit. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me he's signing into law some bullshit like that. Please, I mean that.
You tell me.
Disproportionately impacted by missing youth.
African American young individuals make up almost 40% of those individuals who come up missing.
It's going to put significant change in how we react.
Barry Axius with Voice of the Youth says many young women who vanish end up being victims of sex trafficking.
Here in Sacramento, especially, a lot of our girls get exploited.
In addition to Amber Alerts, California also has Blue Alerts for suspects who attack a law enforcement officer, Silver Alerts for missing seniors and people with disabilities, and Feather Alerts for missing Indigenous people. So how?
Okay, let me bag this up a little bit. Okay, so you mean to tell me if you're a law enforcement, it don't matter, it's just blue? I see they had missing youth, which was fine for everybody. Seniors, disabled is silver, and indigenous people. Why couldn't we just keep what we had? Why you gotta take the amber and
people? So how is an Ebony Alert different?
Expanding the age from 12 to 25, because right now a Amber Alert is for 17 years or younger.
Black youth considered at risk or with mental or physical challenges will.
That don't make no sense to me. Well, why I gotta be Ebony if you 12 to 25? That's an age. That has nothing to do with race or ethnicity. Totally nothing. That's what he just said. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna play it back.
At risk or with mental or physical challenges will qualify.
With this, the attention, the need, the urgency, I feel will be met, and it's going to be a game changer.
Now, the CHP and Office of Emergency Services will now work on getting the program started, and the alert system takes effect January.
Hold on, let me go back. I missed it. All right.
And feather alerts for missing Indigenous people. So how is an Ebony Alert different?
Expanding the age from 12 to 25, because right now a Amber Alert is for 17 years or younger.
Black youth considered at risk or with mental or physical challenges.
Did I miss something there?
Missing Indigenous people. So how is an Ebony Alert different?
So this is how it's supposed to be different. I don't understand it.
Expanding the age from 12 to 25, because right now a Amber Alert is for 17 years or younger.
Black youth considered at risk or with mental or physical challenges will qualify.
With this, the attention, the need, the urgency, I feel will be met, and it's going to be a game changer.
Now, the CHP and Office of Emergency Services will now work on getting the program started, and the alert system takes effect January 1st of next year.
This is America, huh? Land of the free. You got that shit right. Land of the free for some. They do what the fuck they want. All right.
So when the
break this shit down to me, help me understand some of this shit, because
when the first time you ever heard a feather alert?
A feather alert?
They say that's for Indigenous people. When have you heard that?
You see, you feeling my fucking drift, right?
I'm saying whenever you have the blue alert when the police is getting attacked.
Well, I ain't never heard of it, but it could make sense. But what I'm saying is, since it's blue, it don't matter what color the cop is at this point. The other shit they are separating into race.
Well,
am I right or am I wrong?
Like they gonna do what they want to do, because if
I'm just saying, am I right or am I wrong? Is they separating it in race? They got for the cops, it's blue.
Well,
like they got an Amber Alert.
They got silver for the old folks.
So tell me this. So now since they got an Ebony Alert, tell me what Amber Alert mean. What an Amber Alert for? What is that for? Now, since they got the Ebony Alert, what's that for?
Well, that means that they separating and they dividing. Amber Alert is basically what it's saying for the white folks.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So because Amber Alert should be for all children. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That should be all.
That was the beginning. I thought that's what, when you get an Amber Alert, oh, it's a child missing. They send it through your phone.
They just said that the reason why they go on Amber Alert because the black children is overlooked by, you know what I'm saying, it's 40% of them getting overlooked. Why, you know what I'm saying, other population is they looking for them. They looking for if it's a white kid or, you know what I'm saying, but they not really even concerned if it's a black kid. But that's because they saying it's 40% of the black kids are not, you know what I'm saying, they don't raise an eyebrow.
They never did, never will. Somebody trying to get attention. It's election time. It's that time of the year. So they want that vote. So
ever since the Black Lives Matter thing blew up, everybody go on that wagon and look what happened there. Now they got to come with something else, bro. Like I tell you all the time, bro, it's our people that's keeping us down.
I agree. I agree.
Because they look. They get this money. They get their palms greased, and they talking for the delegation for the black folks, and they heaping and hollering, get on TV. And you know how black folks is. Oh, he's talking about money. He's talking about he's gonna help us out. And then they jump on the first thing smoking. If you've been on this earth as long as we are, we know every black folk then got what they got and got the hell out the way, and you still living the same way. We just had a black president, and what happened? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. So you thinking?
Fuck, Trump did more than him for communities, for lives, for business, for the country, for people.
When it come down to it, when you come down to it, they know black folks is some of the most gullible people. Tell them anything, give them a little money, and they gonna jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
you know what, Ben, I was telling you, I was just talking to somebody today, and I was saying, you know what? If I was a damn president, I would give black folks reparations just to see that so they can't use slavery no more, right? So if you give them reparations, they can't use slavery no more. You know how many motherfuckers will be broke within a month?
Of course. Because I mean, every day technology is advancing. Social media is advancing. They study putting new platforms, new apps, new streaming sites, new this, new that. And people are more tuned into what somebody else have on the screen than being tapped into real life versus what really matters. So yeah, like you said, if blacks was to get reparation and had the money, over 90% of our race will be broke within. I get half of them 6 months. Most a year.
Dave Chappelle showed it best on his show. Cadillac businesses are the percentage on a Cadillac company right now. They'll be selling so many Cadillacs. Everybody want rims. Everybody want a gold on their neck. And the thing is, they'll get that and still be. And after it's gone, they'll still be like, man, slavery, slavery, slavery. You got to get yourself out of slavery. If you're in a slavery type state of mind, then that's where you're gonna be. A slavery state of mind is always playing the fucking victim. Always playing the victim. I ain't got this. People are privileged to this. People are privileged to this. You privileged too. But you don't want to go out there and get it.
Yeah, exactly.
See, if you got too many different habits, then you're privilegedly, you won't have nothing. If you're drinking all the time, if you trying to, show off in front of people all the time and do all that, yeah, you privileged to them. But
I agree.
At the end of the day, man, when it comes down to it, none of them motherfuckers is there to help anybody. You would have all of these people jump on TV and get all of this money, and then you don't see none of it. You don't see none of it go nowhere. And then later on down the road, you'll hear them go, oh, well, this person has got caught slithering millions of dollars. You don't believe it? Look at the pastors. They get millions of dollars from the blacks. But you go tell one of them to see if they're going to help the blacks get new housing developments through the church and see.
Well, you know what? They're supposed to get millions of dollars from them. You know why? You know why they're supposed to get it from them?
Why?
Because they're giving it to them. They giving it to them. Because they giving it to them. They got their own damn mind to understand that they have seen generations of their families do the same shit, and it's constantly the same outcome, same traditional bullshit, and they still do it.
400 years of it, same thing. Jesus take the wheel.
Same shit. I mean, so that is your fault that you're in those situations, because it's clear as day. Like, it's history have shown and proven that people are just giving. See, this is the thing. We're only able to build basically churches. We're not building banks, educational facilities, help programs, financial ways, mental health type things, feeding people. We're not, we're not creating businesses, well, it might be a little harder for us if we do, but it can be done because you have some millionaires, people with money of color that does these things. Actually, they do them, but you have so many African American millionaires that they have the resource because of the dollars that we're spending in this economy. Shows you and proves to you that we can take that money and keep it within ourselves and our own community and structure and organize. See, that's one reason why Tupac is basically murdered to this day. Because you know how many people was going to follow him, and you know the world would have changed. I think up until this point right now, if he was still alive, I honestly believe that it would not have been no more cops killing innocent black men in the street.
Man,
no, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you,
I don't believe
this is how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel that everybody, because people would have got militant if the black power structure would have came back. We was already able to arm ourselves, so it would have been some structure involved too. See, the thing that got a lot of us off balance is this rap shit. This rap shit steady feeding to the youth as younger and younger and younger and younger. This type of rap shit, all this type of music that has evolved and came out, the one-hit wonders, all that bullshit that you can't stand, and all this auto-tune and all that shit, it will not have occurred. It's a lot of big moguls to this day would not have emerged to the places that they're at the level and the heights in the game. They only arrived to these levels because the music changed. They created other genres, and people just started gravitating to whatever bullshit that's alone. And that's what it turned out to be. And it's studying more bullshit. As you can see how shitty the music getting. It's getting more shitty and shitty and shitty and shitty and shittier. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you can't buy an album now and listen to it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you where they really fucked up at. I think they fucked up when they started putting all them damn features and shit. Because back in our time coming through, when you heard an album, you knew who the album was for. Because it was that one motherfucker on there singing the chords every motherfucking thing. Now you got motherfuckers on there, you think it's a fucking compilation. Like, who the fuck is that? And then play another, who the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that really changed the game. Which, I mean, I think that was good, but it changed the game. But then they started watering that shit down. And then now, the game has got so fucked up, it's to where, all right, these dudes out here actually doing the shit that they rapping about. If you ain't doing the shit you rapping about, the internet or anybody see you in person want to try you, you fake, you fake, you fake. When actually, during our time coming up, they rapped about shit that they weren't fucking doing that shit. That's what it was about. It's about you rap about shit that you ain't doing. You rap about some shit you seen on TV or in a movie. Ain't no real life shit you rapping about that you fucking did.
Hey Ben,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I say this? Could I say this? The reason why I don't think nothing would have changed, because Tupac is just like a Jesus. The only thing you know about Tupac is what motherfuckers done said and what you done seen on TV. Just like you done read in books about Jesus, like Paul and Peter and them talked about Jesus. This is the same shit go over and over again. They'll put somebody and get to talk about somebody, make them an icon in front of the people that's listeners, like civilians like us, right? You had leaders way before Tupac, right? Did the same shit. These guys was killers. And look, what happened? They take out the leader and the rest of them run and scatter like roaches and rats. You know what I'm saying? One thing you cannot do is get into the industry, spend their money, and then try to spit in their face and then talk about, I'm going to go military. So what you know about Tupac, say he's a person that if he was never on TV or made an album, you would never know it. That's bottom line. You don't know him from Adam and Eve, just like you don't know him from Jesus. So when you start putting all your energy, huh?
I don't think Jesus ever made an album.
Why is he the most talked about then? He's bigger than Tupac on every given Sunday.
Because they wrote a
Bigger
book
than
about
Tupac every day.
Well, I mean,
make more. Hey, generate more money than Tupac can ever generate. So why not?
Yeah, Jesus did. Yeah.
And guess what? He didn't have he didn't have the little soldiers like Tupac had. He had disciples.
Yeah. You know, all right, I'm glad you said that.
So when we talking about this, we gain ourselves, you gain some kind of energy to a person that you don't even know about. All you just heard about him is on TV and when he danced, rapped on stage and made an album. Everything you was buying, you was purchasing.
You didn't hear what I said. I said, I believe. This is what I believe.
Malcolm X couldn't do it. Malcolm X couldn't do it.
Yeah, Malcolm X backdoored himself, though.
Malcolm X, Martin Luther King couldn't do it.
Yeah, he was all for money.
Okay, so what was Tupac about then?
It was about change.
What?
He was about change.
First, you start rapping this. Brenda have a baby. Don't call him a bitch. Till you wonder why they call you bitch. You suck it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck your wife and all that. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man. You gotta get real, man. You gotta get real,
okay.
Bro. You gotta get real.
You remember when you was young? You remember teenage whatever? You remember beating on motherfuckers because they piss you off or just whatever? I recall you whooping some motherfuckers. I mean, okay, just a picture of a motherfucker would have shot you back then. Hold up. Imagine if a motherfucker would have shot you back then. How do you think you would have react with the mind frame you had then, and the motherfucker you were beating up? Motherfucker didn't even shoot you. So tell me, if a motherfucker had shot you back then, what do you think you would do? The young Leo back then.
Back then they would have probably died. But I'm just saying this here. You a person that know me personally.
Yeah.
You don't know Tupac personally. You just saw you don't know if he was a plant.
I don't need to know him personally. I know what the average motherfucker would have did.
But this is what I'm saying. You saying this here. You saying that it would have been no more police shootings, no more and all of this stuff here. We had a black president. Listen.
I didn't say shootings.
Cops.
I said it wouldn't have been cops killing motherfuckers.
Okay, so check this out. You had a black president and it had more cop killings during his reign than anything.
Well, he wasn't really all black.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you, what we know about Tupac is what the media and the people tell you.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all you know.
I was a kid.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's all you know. That's all you know about him. It's on TV. He can rap. He's a good poet. He made good movies. And you know what I'm saying? His mama and them was on in some Black Panther shit. That's all you know about him. Other than that, you don't know nothing else.
Yeah, I know a lot about Pac, man. I know a lot about Pac. I know way more than that.
All I can tell you is this here. I've been
hearing about Pac, seeing documentaries and stuff. Like, I know a lot about Pac. It's damn near. It probably ain't shit. I probably don't.
Can I tell you something? Who's behind the writing of the? Who's behind the writing of the documentaries?
I know people that was there with him at a young age. That, you know, yes, it's been done in interviews and talked about, but I know some very credible and reliable sources and a lot of stories from a lot of different people that was around that adds up. That's the same way they do with the
All
Jesus
I can tell you is this here, Ben. You cannot get in the industry be one way and then try to change up. You either gonna be one way or you out of here.
No shit.
Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is some shit that you didn't know about Pac then.
Okay. Tell me what I didn't know about Pac.
Well, evidently, if he was in the industry, he had to follow suit. You could tell by his music, how his music changed. Now, if he was still a good, well, look, one thing about it, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you a real solid motherfucker, you ain't got nothing to put nobody else down on whack mouth. You deal with them personally.
Let's go here. Okay, when Pac first came out, the albums he was making, they weren't doing well.
Uplifting women, putting women on a pedestal.
Check this out. They wasn't doing as well, huh? They was selling, but he wasn't a chart top.
Now watch you answer your question.
That's why I'm saying this. So he wasn't a chart topping artist at the time, right? Was he? From the beginning.
Did you say his records wasn't selling that well?
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, and he wasn't a chart topping artist. He wasn't a big trend.
We know he was a bag-up dancer first, right?
Huh?
Wasn't he a bag-up dancer first?
Yeah, I'm skipping past that.
Okay.
I'm saying when he started with his music and all that. I say with his first albums and stuff, there wasn't chart topping numbers blowing out the water, selling platinum, triple platinum, he wasn't a big topic. He wasn't selling high at the time, correct? You can agree to that?
I'm listening to you.
I'm saying,
can you agree to that? I agree to it with you.
Okay. So it wasn't until he got like to Me Against the World when he went to jail and the shit started bang because he changed his style, right? He started rapping about more dumb shit, basically. But at the same time, he was rapping about a lot of dumb shit, but he was making it fit in with some educational shit at the same time. And so he progressed. All Eyes on Me, the book 1 and 2, then the Machiavelli, he progressed. It was educational, but it was a lot of dumb shit. I'm saying, and he started blowing numbers out the water, becoming top of the charts and all that, biggest star in the world. Okay, I'm saying that to say this. I seen Meek Mills on an interview, and he was saying that the more dumb shit that they rap about, the more money that the label's gonna pay you. So to clear up that point.
So how many conscious rappers really stand behind what their words meant, really on some empowerment shit, really walked away from the industry? Huh?
KRS One.
So
he's still on the same shit. He ain't let off on it.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. If you had to change your shit and start talking a bunch of dumb, non-important shit, some belittling shit down to your own people, shit ain't got no meaning, don't have no energy but negative to it, and you put 2 songs on that may have a positive message to it, what you think the people are listening to? The more negative drama is where it's at. It don't matter if he had 2. They would say one of his hardest songs is "Hit 'Em Up" or something like that.
Instead of Dear Mama or some shit.
Yeah. Because he's putting down somebody, talking about he hit somebody's broad, talking about killing somebody. See, this is what you understand. Just like they can make artists every day, they make artists every day that don't have no skills.
You don't need skills. All you need to do is be willing to go your ass to jail.
Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm telling you. They already know about what Tupac was and who he was and all that. They blow him up and just to knock him down and blow him up again. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You don't know Tupac no more than you know Jesus.
Hey, man. I'm defending Tupac to the end. Fuck what you talking about.
Hey, he got good to me. I listen to Tupac.
Hey, Tupac.
Hey. Check this out. I listen to Tupac.
Tupac music got me through a lot of fucking shit. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I don't think. I don't think he got me through a lot of shit. I think really me changing my thought of my mind process, the way I think. Listening to that shit, it get me hyphy and be wanting to bust a motherfucker up.
Well, you had to keep your sanity. I mean,
so that's why again. Hey, that's why again you can't look for a savior. You must save yourself. So you got to take yourself out of environments that's down to keep you down. So if you got a guy that you're like, damn man, he's trying to be for the people. Then all of a sudden he go to jail, get some money, and then his rap changed to totally like
different. Let me stop you right there. Hold up. Tupac ain't never had no fucking money. Scratch that shit.
Huh?
He ain't never had money. He ain't never had no money. That man died broke.
Well, again,
he ain't had no fucking money.
Hey.
I think they say he had $10,000 or something in his fucking bank account.
Again, how many of you know died with money?
Huh?
How many of you know that died with money? Everybody we know, the icons we know, they say died broke.
Of course.
Okay, so they can tell us whatever they want to tell us, and we will run with it.
Well,
and that's why I say when it comes to this stuff here, man, you got to be careful. You got to be like, this shit is all a game. It's entertainment, and if you want to be entertained, that's why they say, "Are you not entertained yet?" If entertainment go further, entertainment go further as the motherfucker getting his head blowed off right in front of you. And then that's where this is when this word comes in. Are you not entertained yet? Do a motherfucker got to get slaughtered for you to get the epitome of entertainment to tell you this shit is not a game? I'm just saying, man. I just don't. All of this that's going on, I can't use my energy worrying about dudes that sign contracts with people, knowing what can happen, and you sitting here, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth about this dude that made a decision to die. He ain't the first one that got clubbed. He ain't the first one that got shot up. He ain't the first one that got gunned down. We look at Tupac, but just got babies that's getting murdered in the street every day. But the biggest topic you see, a 27-year-old murder, and it's all over the world now. Everybody talking about it. But what about all of these kids getting murdered and kidnapped and nobody can find them?
I don't know.
What about this military group that been walking with all of these guns, and these kids are these dudes getting at work getting hung and shit, found and they talking about he did it himself and shit. They hanging themselves and shit.
I don't know nothing about that, but look, check this out. I'm moving on. I had enough of that.
Yeah, get off the Tupac, man.
Yeah, I want to get on DJ Envy. You heard about DJ Envy, huh?
Yeah, that too.
Let's see what he got going on.
It's his time.
What? Let's see what's up.
DJ Envy, I got my guy Caesar here. Now, it is the coldest day of the year.
DJ Envy is facing severe scrutiny recently.
When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. This is some of my rent. He owes me some more. His rent is picked up
over an alleged scheme that appears to have been.
Look, he said, "Oh boy, he don't know nothing about him taking no money." I'm gonna go back and find that clip. I got to go back. Let me start.
DJ Envy, I got my guy Caesar here. Now, it is the coldest day of the year.
DJ Envy is facing severe scrutiny recently.
When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. This is some of my rent. He owes me some more. His rent is picked up
over an alleged scheme that appears to have been exposed.
We teach people how to invest in houses.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ.
This is Envy with confidant Caesar cutting videos for promotion of their business.
Caesar is Flippin' NJ is my partner in New Jersey. He owns over 1,600 units.
He says his partner. I already covered this parts of it, but
it's in New Jersey and all throughout the country.
Caesar was in prison before.
Caesar was in prison. Caesar was locked up, and he learned how to do real estate in prison.
Wow.
He was like,
What? What the fuck? You knew anybody doing real estate? Heard anybody doing learning real estate in prison? They got them programs in there. You know anything about that?
If I told you that I know exactly what's happening here, because I used to be a consultant, going in houses, going to people and get foreclosure homes from the old folks, and I learned that from a guy that got out of prison, and right to this day he's in the feds for conning people.
Okay, all right. So yeah, they got those programs in there. I got you.
Caesar was in prison. Caesar was locked up, and he learned how to do real estate in prison.
Wow.
He was like, his first thing is, why are you using your money? I said, what you mean? He said, you don't use your money. You use other people's money to get these deals. And started teaching me the game.
See, big shout out to my boy Don Kennedy. OPM, other people's money. That's his brand. That's his label. That nigga been listening to Don. He had to be listening to Don Kennedy, man. Because Don Kennedy all about that OPM, man. Other people's money.
You use other people's money to get these deals. And started teaching me the game of how to do it without using minimal money.
He going to jail. He going to jail.
Joe Budden told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail. And not only that, we're going to be giving one lucky person one of these chains. Now, these chains are serious. Whoever we give this chain to,
that's a crazy investment when you think about it, right? We're all about the home runs, grand slams. For $100 a ticket, you have a chance of making $10,000.
So, look at these guys. Look at this dude. Don't this nigga look like he? Look at his eyes. Don't that nigga look like he's about to scam some shit? Oh, he lying like a DJ Envy. Hey, all into the shit.
Ben,
this is crazy. What's up?
Ben, check this out. DJ Envy knowed exactly what that guy was doing.
He said he didn't.
Know why? I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? Because it's got a real estate book for dummies, right?
Yeah, I know about that one.
And it teaches you all of that shit, right?
Yeah,
but you don't supposed to take the people's money. But you can go in, and this is what people been doing. They'll get other investors, right? And say, we got this house from this guy. He's struggling. His house is about to go into foreclosure, right?
Yeah,
so
I know
you go do
wholesale real estate. I know about that.
So you go and get the quick claim deed, right? Get him to sign it. Then you go to a guy, notary, right?
Yeah.
Go to a notary and get it stamped. So now the house is in your name. But what you doing from the other realtors that you done got involved, you tell them, okay, we need to get money to do the floors. So I need like $2,000, $3,000 for the floors. I'll get the house painted. And the other investor will give you the money because they know you got the house. But really, the house is still in the other people's name, and they just getting the money.
Right.
So he know at one point of the time that he knew. Ain't no way you don't supposed to know that. It's called a real estate book for dummies.
I know. That's his partner. He kept saying it was his partner. But how you don't know about any money being exchanged and him getting money? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He just said, he got too many videos where he's showing that, he just had one just saying, I just picked up my rent. Like, what the fuck? But,
so you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At one point in time, it's not that easy to make that kind of money.
Well, he's in a floozy. He's trying to wiggle his way out of this one, but
his ass going federal. That's just bottom line.
Well, he got about 1,000 fucking cars. At least 50 of them.
All that shit is seized. All that seized.
Fucking probably.
All that shit is seized, man.
He probably got at least $10, $20 million worth of cars.
Excuse me, all that shit is no longer his. They locking down bank accounts now. Ain't none of that shit is his right now.
All the purses and items and expensive shit he bought his wife. She started.
His wife finna walk away from him on this one because that's gonna tie her into some shit.
Well, they was already in the situation.
Oh, well, she's really gone now.
Yeah, but I ain't seen it, but I heard it was claims that She deleted all her designer stuff off our Instagram site. You know what that means? She know the feds coming to get the purchase and everything.
The feds is coming to get all that shit, bro. They told her to shut that shit down.
They might not told her that. She might have said, "Fuck this! I'm taking this shit off. I don't want to take it much."
Hey, bro. You can say what you want to. When
It's
them
still on
feds are on, hey, when them feds are on your ass about that money, what is a name for this shit? When you it's not money laundering. It's it's a name for when you're doing that kind of shit.
Racketeering.
Racketeering. It could be under that, but we know it's gonna be under that one of that big law when they come get everybody.
Like the RICO, a little RICO.
It's gonna be under that RICO Act shit.
Baby RICO.
Nigga, you know what you was doing. I don't give a fuck what none of this nobody say. At one point in time, you gonna know something's not right. This is because when you read in the book, man, when you read in the book, it says you do not supposed to take any money from anybody.
Yeah, that's how they was able to make the book legal and shit. So it won't be, you know what I'm saying? Which is a legal way to do it. You don't take the money. You let them pay whoever, you know, make the transfer. But like it's legal to do like the wholesale real estate. Like you go find a house or whatever, and you do the paperwork like you said. You just write a contract for like 30 days or so, and it's gonna be void after them 30 days if you don't been and sold the house to a cash buyer. As in, they tell you I want one price, you tell the other people I want 5, 10, 20,000 more for it, and then they pay you, you pay them, and then you get your money like that. That's the wholesale real estate. But apparently what they was doing what you said, but taking the money and never fucking paying who they supposed to pay because it ain't really in their name anyway, so it ain't falling on them. They like, fuck y'all.
See, they was getting the houses. See, the house, let me tell you something. They was doing fraud off top. They was getting the houses, right? Yeah. Going through quit claim deeds, but they wasn't going through the proper channel.
Yeah.
So what was happening, the house was actually still in the people's name, so they go get investors, right? They'll get investors and say, hey, man, we got this property, man. We trying to fix it up. Can we get 10 grand? Can we get 1,100? Can we get 1,000? Can we, you know? And
I promise you 30%.
Yeah, I promise you some stake in it, right? So you getting the investor, all the investors' money.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you robbing the investor and you still sticking the people for them to go, their house to go into foreclosure.
Yeah.
Because once your house go into foreclosure, you can never own another house ever.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. See, that's some
game.
You
can never own another house ever if your house go into foreclosure.
Wow, I didn't know that. So what you got to do?
That's why people tell you they try to get, you know what I'm saying? They'd rather do a quit claim deed so you can pick up the rent and the mortgage on the place.
Oh, yes.
So you will start to have to pick up the mortgage. It'll be in your name and you just swapping over and taking over charge and paying the bill. Which they wasn't doing it. They got an investor and told me, oh yeah, man, we got this property that's $1 million. We need $300,000, man. You can have this much stake in the property. They done told them a lie. We got renters already lined it up. We just need to get the place painted and all that stuff. And then the investor come out and look at the place and say, oh shit, that's a good deal. Here's the money.
Yeah. And now you deposit into your account. And
now you deposit in your account, you rolling around, and then the man thinking about, okay, it's 6 months, 7 months down the road, I ain't getting no investments back.
All right, you see what you just said about, all right, let's back up to what you said. All right, they show them the property. Oh, we got to do this there. Oh man, this look good. Here go the money. They give them the money, right? Guess what they do with the money? Go out and fish for another property. They use money to do another fucking scam. And that's how they was doing it. They was taking investor money.
You know what the scam was, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben, you know what the scam was?
What was it?
That chain he had in his hand.
Oh, I know for $100. I'm talking about $100. What he said, $100?
Think about the scam. You getting a solid gold chain, something that's really, really, really tight. And for, you know what I'm saying, you invest in this, we're gonna give you this.
Yeah. Any raffle is a scam. Any raffle. You got to think, man. Come on, man. Ain't no fucking way. You know how much money people get off raffles and talking about they gonna raffle off a car, a gun, or some bullshit. They can have $1,000 gun and they gonna make $10,000 and give that gun up. And they probably got somebody in on it with the ticket winner. Shit.
That's why I say, Ben, I'm tickled at these niggas that be on these dang on podcasts sitting here lying and then they hiding the truth and they talking all this crap. There's gonna be a lot of them go down though. You gonna see it right. You gonna see it unfold right in front of your face.
They gonna go down in history.
They all finna go down on some bullshit.
Yeah. All right.
You hear what the lady said? He's under scrutiny. You know what scrutiny means, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna shame you in front of the whole world. Yeah, you gonna lose your girl. You gonna lose your podcast. You gonna lose your house and your car.
All right, I'm finished with the video.
Pretty much that's what we're worth, right? Between the chain and us. That's $10,000, bro.
And leaving a trail of spots for
Hold up, let me go back.
Worth, right? Between the chain and
let's go back.
Think about it, right? We're all about the home run.
Chains are serious. Whoever we give this chain to,
That's a crazy investment when you think about it, right? We're all about the home runs, grand slams. For $100 a ticket, you have a chance of making $10,000 that day. Pretty much that's what we're worth, right? Between the chain and us. That's $10,000, bro.
and leaving a trail of spots for litigators.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. I got my guy Caesar right here. As you can see, this is the 3-family crib, all right? We're demoing today.
The popular radio personality, DJ Envy, denying any involvement in a alleged real estate scam. Envy has not been charged, but his longtime business partner, often promoted on Envy's show with Charlamagne Tha God, The Breakfast Club, facing charges of swindling investors out of millions of dollars. This morning, hugely popular radio show host DJ Envy facing scrutiny.
It all starts with credit, right?
Over his connection to a business associate who was arrested by federal agents for his involvement in an alleged real estate Ponzi scheme. Cesar Pena, charged with wire fraud, was often featured on the massively successful syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club. Envy, who says he never made any money investing in real estate in the business venture, maintains his innocence and has...
He said he never made no money.
Man,
look. Did we just see the money that he said he was making?
Hey, Ben, they already got this nigga, man. He can say what he want to. They already got it.
Dunk his ass. You know how they do it.
They already got it. So, hey, remember we were just talking about shit? Paper trail?
Yeah.
Okay. People really don't
now in charge.
People don't really give you $300,000 in cash. They'll write you a check.
Yeah, you got to put it in your account.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Automatic deposit.
Never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
Probably a wise move. Federal agents made the move to arrest Caesar, the business partner of Envy, after investors claimed they had been swindled out of millions of dollars.
How much money do I need to buy my first investment property?
It all depends, man. In what market you're in. It all depends. Tri-state area. Right now, let's say if you wanted to buy a property that's $500,000.
Caesar could be seen with the famous DJ touring properties, holding seminars, and conducting one-on-one discussions on The Breakfast Club.
Hey, remember, when the motherfucker look up and to the left, they lying.
Club to promote the business. Philip R. Sellinger, the U.S. Attorney for the District of New Jersey, said Caesar defrauded investors by way of a Ponzi scheme. Sellinger would put out the following statement: Pena exploited celebrity status and social media to develop a devoted following of potential victims, promising returns that were too good to be true. Pina allegedly defrauded dozens of people of millions of dollars. By way of those attending, Envy is seen arguably as the face of these seminars and spoke at length.
Because I have enough investments. I don't need
investment. You don't own nothing. You don't own nothing.
Yep. See, I remember this interview, man. This is one of the most classic interviews. Shout out to my man Dame Dash, man. I follow Dame Dash, man, and he teaches a lot. He teaches a lot about entrepreneurship and to be an owner, to be a boss. He speaks boss.
Investment. You sound smart to somebody dumb.
After these allegations came about, Envy would defend himself, saying, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money because...
What? Well, privy? I ain't never even fucking heard that word. Let me back this up.
And himself, saying, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money because I gave him a lot of money that I didn't see a dollar of return. For anyone to say I was involved, that is totally not true.
You know, we really want to...
Well, you need to show your bank records. Let's see what you gave him to transfers. That'll clear the whole fucking thing up.
Help the community, and that's why we do so much. So that's the reason why I want him to talk. I'm like, yo, I got to get you on stage because we can help a lot of people.
Right.
And we've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives. And when we do and we get the money, we got them.
So what is his definition of help? What you think his definition of help is? Because he's naming all the people that they say he's stuck it to.
But the thing is, he can name all of them people he want to. That's the advocate for it. Think about this here, Ben. Think about this here. If I told you, man, hey man, check this out. Let's use Tupac for a reason. Tupac, man, you know what? I just cut Tupac's hair, man. I be fading Tupac up, man. He's over here right now. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac give me $2,000 to cut his hair, right? And then by me using Tupac as a superstar, a mogul or whatever, you know how many people want to come cut their hair cut by me?
Yeah.
Meaning that he's using celebrities' name to get motherfuckers that's not really game on what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know that.
So if you saying that's just like if you got a cooking place. Oh man, 50 Cent and Jay-Z and them come eat at my place. They was just here last month, and you advertise that on TV. Guess how many people gonna be wanting to come eat where Tupac and where these guys and ate at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still got people doing this for Tupac. They still go to the same block where he got shot at.
Well, they also they raided the radio station. See, he didn't charge yet, but he gonna be charged because he created criminal activity over the airway. You know, that's a federal offense right there.
Like he said, he made his podcast the face of a Ponzi scheme.
Yep, and that's all he.
That's why they raided That's why they raided it.
And that's all
he made his podcast the face of the Ponzi scheme.
That's all he'll be known for from now. Yeah, that's all he gonna be known for.
They gonna strip his ass down just like they did that white dude that had Madoff. Got him all for all of them billions of dollars. You thinking they got that white boy not gonna get him? Shit.
People millions of dollars. How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
NBC New York detailed how Caesar.
How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
Millions of dollars. How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
people millions of dollars. How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
A bunch of people millions of dollars. How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
A bunch of people millions of dollars. How much did you charge him, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and that's
not adding up then.
Look at this guy, man. He got both his hands on the
Because he
table.
know.
Look.
He knowing if somebody contested, he knowing he got to come up with another lie.
He got both his hands.
Because he don't know what she knows.
And that lady over there
about real
like,
estate.
what the fuck is?
He don't know. She don't know. He don't know what she knows about real estate.
Oh.
He looking at her. Please don't. He looking at her. Please don't embarrass me on the radio station. Don't give away it right now. Let us make this million first.
Oh boy.
He made his platform the face of the Ponzi scheme shit.
How much did you give? How much did you give him, Caesar? Nothing. She said something don't add up. That motherfucker do that shit ain't adding up. Come on, man.
They jumped on this shit just like they jumped on Madoff when he was doing that Ponzi scheme shit and got them people for them billions. His ass going to jail just like that dude went to jail. You think the white folks, you talking about you just slender money, untaxable money, dog.
Ooh, that's shit. That's the problem.
You know how many people that's gonna come throw lawsuits, gonna demand your ass to come back with that money?
That's gonna be the issue.
You saying millions and you ain't paying no taxes on them? Oh, federal people gonna get your ass and they gonna demand everything that you got in the bank. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He ain't got no bank account, dog. All that shit down. Shit, you seen how they was doing Madoff shit? They was going to get yachts. They was shutting down mansions everywhere. They was going on islands, closing down mansions and driving away cars, and all the furniture in the house was, you know what I'm saying? Each house was getting sold off to get them people their money back. Man, you crazy.
Yeah, boy. All right.
They gonna make. They need a.
Go ahead. What you say?
Go ahead. No, go.
Nah, finish saying what you gonna say.
I say they need a face so they can change off something else and put knowing that they got you red-handed. You see how they talking about it?
Detailed how Caesar would conduct his business by taking a hold of a property, making it better, flipping it, and offering a 30% return in just a few months. Alleged victims filed suits claiming they did not get their funds back from him. Caesar is also accused of swindling investors to buy into properties that made him boatloads of cash. Pena would bond out of jail at $1 million. He is not allowed to leave the state. He also pled not guilty to the charges. In addition, iHeartRadio's offices were visited by the feds, and they took equipment, which leads one to believe that all the stuff that they took from those offices will now be reviewed and go into their investigation of this scheme.
We go through and help them get their loans, help them refinance, pull money out, help them get cribs, and we charge them nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Envy's attorney, Massimo F. D'Angelo, has put out statements defending his client, claiming he is a victim, adding you could always have people that are engaged in business together, but then you have a bad apple that goes off and does something on his own without anyone else's knowledge. Meanwhile, the alleged victims are speaking out. Record producer Anthony Martini says the only reason he invested was because of his relationship with DJ Envy. He claims to have lost $1 million. Jose Santiago and his wife Jessica Ortiz claim to have lost $200,000. He says he saw the promos all over social media featuring Envy and, in his words, thought it was a legitimate business venture.
I used to be on a big stack of pills, and it was because I had high blood.
So Ben, again, who name they using?
They using his name.
Who name they putting to it?
They using his name.
Okay. So he made himself the household name of a posse scheme.
But he said he didn't know.
You heard him just talking. You heard him just talking right there.
He said he didn't know.
Huh?
He said he didn't know dude was getting money like that.
Man, he know dude was getting money because first of all, he just told you, look at my first check. Look at my first rent. Look at my first, you know what I'm saying? So he knew. So all of this shit here, he didn't know. That's just his lawyer talking, telling him that, oh, they got your ass. Shut up. Well, I got to make a negotiation with these motherfuckers now. Who else is involved? So you tell on somebody so you can get off a little bit. You're a figure in the neighborhood. I can use this type of shit on you. But you knew, dog, that you was fucking up. He knew.
I mean, the man said
It's just
he
like,
didn't know, bro.
Okay,
You
well,
gotta
hey,
get him.
I tell you what, when it comes down to, knew about when he was spending that money.
You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, let's go into this other one. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt, bro.
I ain't giving him a benefit of the doubt. Look at
About Rick Ross while defending DJ Envy in his RICO case.
What's up? What's going on, guys? This is Flippin' NJ.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So he's still at that shit. He's still the flipper whatever. All right. After he deposited $1 million bond. All right.
I am surprised by the amount of people, yes, there are on this live right now. Shout out to John the barber, just cut my hair. Please leave my barber alone and stop threatening him. He's a good guy. Real estate Rico. That's lame. That's makes no sense. Right? The last couple months been a little crazy. Rick Ross bashing DJ Envy.
We hear it from customers day in and day out. They know what that experience was in that small town and small town dealer feel, and Van Horn has kept that alive and kept that going strong.
When they walk in,
I apologize that I haven't really spoken out, right? Because everybody now, we have attorneys. We got to watch what we say, all these different things. There's so many different rules now, right? Every 5 minutes, I say hi to my mailman and I think he's going to sue me, right? At this point, I think my landscaper, I think everybody's suing me. I don't know who's going to sue me. I can't say anything, right? The one thing I am going to say, whenever you touch success, right, you get all these people that want to be around you, right? Everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to just touch you, right? Because like, oh my God, I touched this guy, he'll change my life, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm successful, right? I was successful. Everybody wants to be my friend. Everybody wants to be around me. As soon as shit hits the fan, all these people that have profited from my success, which there's more people that profited from my success than the people that are suing me. But yet, all these people that profited from my success, all the people that I have bailed out of jail, all the people that I have put cars in my name, apartments in my name, helped them with down payments for houses, helped them with this, helped them with when they can't pay their rent. Where are these people at? I don't see them. But yet, I got all haters, right? All the Tony Baloney fans, they're on my page. You're going to jail. Pay the people. But yet, there's 2-3 sides to every story, right? I have 20 lawsuits. Out of those 20 lawsuits, a lot of those people I don't owe money to. Because everybody's suing me because they're like, oh my God, this guy's successful. I could sue him. I could sue him. I could sue him. Or I'm going to get this money, right? Then you have all these people being what's the word? Coerced? Whatever it is, whatever the word is, right? To sue people affiliated with me just because they're a bigger name, right? They're a bigger name than me. And that's the situation that breaks my heart the most, is how in all these lawsuits, these 20 lawsuits, DJ Envy was never in the room with me. DJ Envy has nothing to do with any of these 20 lawsuits of these people that are suing me. And it bro. It pisses me off that all these people are bashing DJ Envy, from Master Flex, Rick Ross, every single person. Because what you people gotta understand is that DJ Envy is so successful in hip hop that, as far as a DJ, that people just don't like him. And even though I love DJ Envy, but 9 out of 10 people don't like him. I don't know why. You know what's that about? I don't know if DJ Envy's a bad tipper. I don't know what it is. Well, he is a bad tipper. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bad tipper. Sorry, Envy. But you know, you got this guy, Tony the Closer, making, talking like there's a narrative, right? And people don't see it. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I talk shit about Caesar. I'm selling my girl's ugly ass boots. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I talk shit about Caesar. I talk shit about Jenny Tips. I'm selling a real estate course. I talk shit about Caesar. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I'm selling an ugly ass t-shirt. And people don't see that, right? They're not seeing that. Then all these people with these lawsuits, they're all suing me, right? Again, before 2023, I had one lawsuit. Now I have 20 ever since this guy started bashing me. Jose the Credit Dude, the biggest piece of shit in the world, this guy's a back, goes on Tony's page in May, says, Caesar owes me $200,000. He didn't pay me. Yet, Jose the Credit Dude, I have the receipts that I paid you back in November, back in January. Now you go in May and you make up this lie. Start this whole thing where now all these people are being affected, right? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I owe somebody, I owe somebody. Nobody is here to lie or whatever. I owe you, you sue me, or court of law will work the shit out, whatever it is, right? But now all these people putting this energy behind this machine, putting this energy. Tony the Closer does not give a fuck about victims. All the money that he made from the t-shirts that he sold or the badges, he is not donating to victims. He's not giving them money. He's just in it for the clicks. Just like everybody else, right? So all these people are feeding this machine. You're feeding this machine. You're feeding this machine. Oh, I hope he gets locked up. I hope he gets locked up. I hope he gets locked up. I got locked up. I'm still here. Right? So now I'm here. And guess what? You fucking geniuses wanted me see get charged and get locked up. Now the government is involved. Now the government's going to come in and say, we're staying all these lawsuits till your criminal proceedings are done. So guess what? From a year to 2 years to getting paid, now it could be 3 to 5 years. And if you guys will be lucky if you see anything. And this is like the most retarded shit in the world. Instead of having a conversation with somebody that's been successful for all these years, I have a track record from 2017 to 2022 of no lawsuits, no problems. Then this guy starts bashing me. I got a shitload of lawsuits, right? And again, it is what it is. If I owe, I owe. Nobody is here saying that I'm a victim. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. People come on my page that I don't owe money to or have any deals with, and they're talking shit all day. All these trolls, right? I wish all these people would put this energy to actually get a fucking job or be successful at something.
We know President Trump will keep us safe because he kept us safe. ISIS.
Oh, shit.
Closer doesn't own any real estate. He's a fake real estate guru, right? I'm the real deal. Even though now I'm going through some shit that I gotta deal with, that I'm a fucking man first. So whatever I am responsible for, I am responsible for. And if I hurt anybody in any way, made their life difficult, I apologize. But my life has been difficult. All of my friends and all the people that have success with me, where are they? have any of them come up here and tell me, yo, Caesar, you good? It's like, wow, this shit keeps on. You know, then you got these reporters, right, making up, like, the other day, Our Heart Radio's office got raided. They didn't even raid my house, and I'm the target. How the f*** are they gonna raid the radio station? What are they gonna take? The fucking CDs? The records? What are they taking? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit makes no sense. Tony the Closer says every week, Caesar owes 100 million, 80 million, 60 million, 50 million, 10 million. I almost believe him that I owe 100 million. I don't even know at this point, right? Because the story's just fucking going in circles. You know, last week I got hit with one kind of wire fraud. That was my complaint right now. They said that maybe I have access to 17 million. So where's the 100 million everybody's talking about? Right? Again, I have nothing against the government. The government is doing their case. I understand it. This guy has created this frenzy where hundreds of people, 500 people are calling every single fucking day to see this shit on social media saying that I'm defrauding people and I owe people money. But I don't know these people, right? And all this shit is going on, and it's like, bro, social media is like the fucking devil. This shit is crazy. Like, it just makes no sense. And my whole case, everything that's going on is based on social media. Everybody's looking at social media for and this whole thing and listening to people that are lying. I'll give you an example. There's this guy, he went on Channel 4 News. He's suing me, right? Let's say his first name is, you know, I don't even want to say his name, right? But his name starts with an N. He sues me ahead of our transaction is done and says, I'm only suing you. Every single woman that complains when you read them, I'm suing you because Tony the Closer said you're scamming people. I'm suing you because I saw it on social media. This is what people say in these complaints, right?
You know what? Why don't you talk about Jeff?
Yeah, but hold on. So this guy, letter N, sues me before his deal's done. He goes on News 4 the other day, and I text him back, which I have the receipts, and people are going to see that. Bro, DJ Envy was never in the room with you. Jennifer, my wife, was never in the room with you. My brother wasn't in the room with you. Why are you suing him? You know what he texted me back? It's just business. The other day, this guy from Patterson, Jeff, his son passed away, you know, R.I.P. Jeff. He goes on Channel 4 and says that I owe his son $900,000. I changed that kid, Jeff's life. His father was in foreclosure, losing his car wash, losing his the dry cleaning place, or wash and fold. I changed Jeff's life, not me. And people in Patterson know this. And I have the receipts and I have the text messages. I helped him save his car wash. I helped him save. I even paid for his property taxes. The first house that he bought, I gave him the down payment. And I have the receipts. And these people are talking about it. They're all talking, making up these stories. Bro, I have a text message from you. When your son passed away, you text me and said, if there's any money left, it goes to me. Don't give it to his daughter. Don't give it to his mother. Bro, I have the fucking message. Like, I have so many receipts on all these transactions and all these things, but people are still making up lies, and this thing is like out of control. Again, DJ Envy has never been in the room with me in any of these transactions for these 20 lawsuits. My wife was never in the room with me. My brother was never in the room with me. All of this falls on me. I'm a man and it falls on my shoulders, nobody else. You could talk shit on this live, don't matter. You could talk shit on my page, don't matter. It doesn't bother me. None of it bothers me. I'm not affected by it, right? And like I said, any person that... I also apologize to the people that's still in my corner, right? But I'm at the point now that I can't communicate with anybody because now everybody's a potential co-conspirator. Everybody is a witness. Everybody is a victim, right? It's not, nobody's an investor anymore. Anybody's a victim. I invested in this company, Vision Bio. I invested $200,000, right? To give you an example, I invested in this company $200,000. It was supposed to go public. It hasn't gone public in 3 years. Now, am I going to say I'm a victim of this company because the company didn't go public? Everybody's a victim. You know, and even, you know, I understand DJ Envy's attorney, his defense, that DJ Envy is a victim. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Me and him were partners in the real estate seminars. We were partners in a couple real estate transactions. That's it. He's not a victim. He was my partner. He was an investor. Anthony Martini, this guy, Anthony Barone. We did a real estate transaction together. They're my partners. They own part of the property. But everybody's a victim. Everybody's a victim. Nobody's an investor anymore. Nobody.
Right there.
So it is what it is, bro. And you people gotta understand, because there's so many out there. I've been doing this for 17, 18 years, right? At the end of the day, I have touched success multiple times. Every time I buy a fucking, I order DoorDash right now, that was with victims' money. I go out to a restaurant and eat a steak. That was victims' money. No, you stupid fucks. I am successful. I have successful businesses. It ain't none of that bullshit. Like, dude, it's ridiculous what people think. Oh my God, his daughter went to a concert. That was with our money. No, it wasn't. Like, this shit is crazy. It's fucking crazy already. But I hope I get that DoorDash contract, and hopefully, I get.
Alright, we're gonna get out of there.
That nigga going, hey, he talking about social media. He's fleeing right now. He just told on Envy right then. He business partner.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So how was he not in the room?
Look, remember he just said this? His attorney talking about he's a victim. That's the same shit I ever heard. We went together. Remember? Put Envy right on the face of the shit. So all of that is, look, he went to social media. He went to social media for some leniency, but he just told on Envy to say they was partners.
Yeah.
And that's all. Hey.
But the world.
And that's all the fans is watching. Huh?
I said that's all they partners. I mean, it's obvious.
That's all the feds is listening to, knowing that he was gonna get his ass on there and talk anyway. Talking about social media is fucked up. If you know they fucked up, you shouldn't even got your ass on there trying to explain shit.
That motherfucker exactly. And he was on a radio show. He was on one of the biggest
so
radio
you doing all of this shit talking, and you just giving away information.
Poor guy. Yeah.
You know what it is? He know he been fucking up for many years then. That's all that means. You been getting away with the shit.
Yep, it's just not kitchen.
And then you heard what he said. Oh, now the government then got involved. His girl done said somebody's name and everything. Knowing she ready to tell.
Hey, yeah, she gonna quit. You think she gonna go? But they already got it set up. Well, hey, man,
the government,
you go ahead and take all the charges, bro. We're going to take care of you, man. We got to keep moving around, doing what we got to do to make sure you straight. You already been in the can, so you all right. You can handle it. I can't go up there, bro. I can't handle it. So they already got that part figured out.
I'm going to tell you what, when they close these bank accounts, this is when this shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah, it's gonna be some freezing gonna go on, especially when they do this.
Look, he just convicted DJ Envy right then and there, saying that we was business partners.
That ties him to the money.
Thank you. He said that live. You heard it.
Then
he said another guy. We was business partners.
He put his wife in it too.
So all of them finna get it.
That ties all y'all to the money.
That's it.
Yeah.
And look, and hell yeah, you gonna get people to bag off of you. They think you was cool, but now they found out you was shady. Yeah, motherfuckers finna walk away from you like, hold on. Okay, yeah, man, you was cool. You know, yeah, I was fucking with you, sure. But I didn't know you was doing it like this. That's just like we know somebody and we liked it and we was cool with him. You know what I'm saying? He having money, but we ain't knowing what he's doing. He only come around us when he on some sober shit. Then when he by himself, he on some scheme shit. Now, like I said, man, these motherfuckers that get on this internet, and he just was talking about how bad the internet is and social media is, and he just got on there and told on DJ Envy to the world. Broke it down too. Broke it down, say, I don't know why his lawyer would say he's a victim. We was business partners. That's the shittiest shit I ever heard. We was business partners.
Well, he got his story mixed up. He should have pre-recorded that shit before he came on there and got it and let his lawyer look over before he fucking submitted that shit.
You know what? You know what? You know what? All he doing is telling the feds the truth.
Well, I mean, this is rule number one. Whenever you get arrested or picked up in any case, you don't say shit. You talk about the sky. You talk about, the day, the week, air. That's the only thing you need to be talking about. If you say any fucking otherwise,
hey, didn't he just not say
everything against you?
Hey, didn't he just not say the government put a gag order on them? They can't talk about much. That nigga just came and gave the evidence up.
He gave the whole story. He gave
the whole story. What he did is got too emotional. He got too emotional when he started saying, I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck. He got emotional and then started telling it. Wife jumped in and everything. Tell him about James. Tell him about James. Yeah, we'll tell him about that. Everybody got emotional. Yeah, motherfucker, you done took to social media looking for help. Man, get your ass off there. You done got booked. You shut down everything and you let your lawyers know. You be quiet. Motherfucker, on you unless you shut down everything.
I want to say this to all the kids out there. Just know this. It's cool to be truthful. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes the truth will get you put away for life. So you got to be careful about your truths and what it's about, because those are known facts. Especially when you're dealing with a case, you're charged, especially if you had a fucking $1 million bond and you get out and go to the internet. Oh my God. Your fucking lawyer is laughing at your stupid ass because he's going to take that money and say, this motherfucker going to jail anyway. He probably somewhere just fucking having a ball because he know he going to lose the fucking case.
Hey, the whole time, this is what they don't do. Don't be telling a lie the whole time and then get caught up, then you want to tell the truth.
Too late. That's like I say.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you've been lying the whole time, right? You know that we was selling dope, nigga. You know we was getting this money together. You know we was breaking down these bricks together. You know this. And now all of a sudden, you know what comes with the shit. You get cracked. Now you want to be the innocent one. Oh, well, yeah, so-and-so was my partner too.
I like to call these cases the Keefy D cases.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. At the end of the day,
and then try to change the story.
They finna eat that ass up, man. They finna play all of this shit back.
Yeah. They could.
You just told me. Did you
look, somebody's recording already.
Hey, did you not call DJ Envy lawyer a liar, saying that I ain't never, that's the dumbest shit ever, calling him a victim when we was business partners?
But DJ Envy say, oh, then he kept saying.
DJ Envy say he wasn't business partners with him.
Yeah, but DJ Envy say, I gave him money that I ain't get back either. Well, like, what the fuck? Which one was it? Something
Hey, that's why you say now the governor. Look, you say now the government is involved in it. It's going to be some names get called. It's got receipts. See, he kept saying he got all these receipts. The FBI coming for them receipts too.
Yeah,
I got receipts saying this. I got receipts saying that. They coming to get it all. So he got emotional. He got emotional and soft like he is, and then started talking. I'm successful. I've been successful. Yeah, a motherfucker can be successful for, years until they get caught. I was successful in the dope game until I got caught.
But you know what he's trying to say. He's successful. Get it? Successful.
All I can tell you is this here. They got his ass, and they got DJ Emmy, and everybody else was involved.
Well,
this part of the scheme.
I'd love to see how it plays out, because I think it's gonna play out in a. I want to see you down on your ass type manner, because you know how the feds do it. They gonna script your ass.
Hey, you know how it's gonna play out? Huh?
I mean,
in a courtroom full of feds.
Yeah, I think it's approaching that hour, man. We've been here over 2 hours, man.
Yes, sir.
Fuck up out of here, man. This is here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so to play out. I just want to send a big shout out to all the people once again, Louisiana, on that bridge, man.
For sure.
Everybody get through it, can be safe and be healed from this situation. And I just hope ain't no more victims found in there. And I definitely hope it's clear when I get back that way. I mean, because I don't want to have to go to fucking Homer to fucking come around and go to wherever.
Your ass going through that way if you go in there tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to take some different routes. I guess it is what it is, but let's just hope that everything's clear. But anyway, you want to take us up out of here?
Yes, sir. Blessings in your face. Know that your cup is filled for any and every occasion. It's any and every occasion, whether it's good or bad, Now go out there with a smile and make somebody else smile. It's the girl that you keep. You heard me?
Trilogy Vision.
Hey.
Gotta have open mind. Y'all know what it is. We out. Peace.
Yep.